Test, test, test.
Check, check.
Hello, St. Louis Park. Woo! Are we ready for the parade?
Oh, come
that
on,
wasn't
you can do
very
better.
good. Are we ready for the parade?
Yeah.
Yes.
There
you guys
it
are parade
is.
professionals. You're hardcore. You're ready with your tarps and your chairs. You found a shelter from the rain. You guys
Good
are
job,
ready. You
good
guys
job.
got the umbrellas. You guys are hardcore about Parktacular. That's fantastic to see you all here today.
Special prize goes to those 4 over there. They've been here since at least 11 o'clock. Good job.
Scouting
Extra
out the
points,
best spot.
extra candy.
You might see ducks walking by today, so just be careful.
If they're
Unit number
swimming
4.
by, you might want to clear the area.
You're certain to see a goose or two as well.
And a dog. All right, we're waiting for the parade to start. We'll be able to see the flags down the way soon.
I think they're holding in place at the moment, so any time now, still time to find a seat.
So let's go over what else is going on today. Once this is done, you can go down and hang out with the fishing clinics and the family fishing. That's going on down yonder till 6 o'clock. If you're hungry, you got about 10 minutes to go down and hang out with the food trucks, 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. And the expo is going on till 6. Has anybody been out there yet, down there?
She's been to the expo.
Nice. She's got a U-Care bag. Good job.
Quite a few folks down there who have come in from around the community to show off some of the things that they can help you with. We've got movement now.
We've got
the parade
flags.
is coming this way.
There it is.
Rain or shine, the parade moves on.
And for those of you who have family members that you might be interested, this is streaming live on YouTube. If you go to YouTube and search for Park TV, your family members can watch it live, or if it's really raining, you guys are on camera on the steps.
You guys are on camera, yeah. If you're watching on YouTube, you can see when we cue to you.
So who do we have coming up here?
Coming up is the Frank Lundberg American Legion, carrying the flags, which is always the start of every parade. They were founded in 1919, and it's located on Walker Street. The Post Color Guard was established in 1959 and has competed in several drill competitions. 10 members comprise the Color Guard team. Their primary mission is to provide a Color Guard funeral detail for members of Post 252. They also are both active military and those who have served. Other memberships are also available. Sons of American Legion are members whose fathers or grandfathers have served. Women's auxiliary are those whose mother or father have served.
Well, and coming up right behind them are the Cub Scouts program. It's a fun educational experience concerned with teaching values to boys ages 5 to 11. The Cub Scouts provide a positive place where boys can enjoy safe practical skills and developing a spirit of community. Cub Scouts is a year-round program. You can join anytime. 82 and 738, as well as Troop 252. They're all represented in the parade today.
And 225 is here.
as well.
Handing out water bottles. Beautiful. We're good. Thank you.
Check out his bike helmet. That's awesome.
So here also is the St. Louis Park Fire Department Honor Guard.
Oh, geez.
With some assistance from members of the CERT, that's the Citizens Emergency Response Team.
Okay. And we also have the St. Louis Park Fire Engine. The Quint 2 is the newest vehicle in the department. It was purchased new in 2016 and was manufactured by E1. Quint 2 has a 78-foot ladder and is equipped with a fire pump, water tank, ground ladders, and a hose in addition to an aerial device.
And just leaving the pictures, the fire department celebrating more than 100 years of service. They've got a motorized pumper, 1928.
American is to provide citizens with quality service, professional conduct, and a safe environment in which to live, work, and learn. They're committed to an active partnership with the community, and they work and live together to solve problems and prevent crime. The department has 56 sworn officers, 6 community service officers, and 18 additional staff members.
And we just saw the to assist with the daily support service. Between the Special Duty Unit and the Explorer Post, the Sheriff's Office has over 100 operational volunteers who have dedicated over 25,000 hours of their time to the community over the last year alone. Wow.
Being out on the water so often, the rain's nothing to them.
That's right.
They're equipped, they're ready.
Oh, and I do believe they're handing out badges.
Nice.
So it looks like up next is the St. Louis Park City Council. The current council consists of Mayor Jake Spano, at-large council members Steve Halfin and Tom Miller, and ward council members Margaret Rogg, Ann Mavity, Rachel Harris, and Tim Broughton. Park can afford and judging what is best for the community's present and future well-being.
We're excited to welcome our St. Louis Park Parktacular ambassadors. They're sponsored by Discover St. Louis Park. St. Louis Park is the birthplace of Children First Initiative, and these ambassadors spend the year at parades, coronations, and community functions promoting the 4 fun developmental assets and the Parktacular Festival. I hear they've had 98 appearances this year. The ambassadors have received numerous awards from other celebrations, including the Minneapolis Aquatennial, St. Paul Winter Carnival, Hopkins Raspberry Festival, Northeast Minneapolis, Anoka Halloween Parade, North Hudson Pepper Fest, New Brighton Stockyard Days, and many others. Joining us for their last parade are ambassadors Savita and Jasmine, and junior ambassadors Adriana and Autumn. Also on the float are the newly crowned senior ambassadors Therese and Douglas. The St. Louis Park ambassadors and their families thank the Parktacular for a great year. We're also welcoming past, present, and future. We have our past ambassadors. Thank you to Schmidt Towing for giving the past St. Louis Park ambassadors a ride in the parade today. On the float are also the past junior ambassadors, young adult ambassadors, and senior ambassadors. And we would be remiss if we didn't talk about the candidates who will be representing you in the future. We have candidate Cole and Dolman. We also have, and then lastly, we have candidates Ayana and Catherine.
And already past the screen, but you can still see the Citizens Independent Bank, our local community bank. They offer a full range of financial products and services for business and personal needs, and they've been around since 1950. Independently owned, responsive, and committed to our customers and communities.
Yes, indeed. And coming up right after that, you can see it just coming over the top of the hill here. It's the Zara Shrine Band. It's been a part of the Minneapolis Shrine for over 100 years. And they really enjoy participating in all the summer celebrations, especially here in St. Louis Park.
Shriners is to support Shriners Hospital for Children, and I know their circus will be coming up this November. Was that Miss Earth? Was that Miss Earth?
No, I think so.
Coming up, we have Kenwood Gymnastics Center. They offer weekly gymnastic classes and teams for kids aged 3 through high school, and they're right around the corner from the St. Louis Park Rec Center. KGC also hosts day camps and birthday parties, and will have a summer carnival coming up in August. Kenwood Gymnastics strives to teach children fitness.
I'm going to go out and try one of those.
Okay.
Call the ambulance.
Let's get that on YouTube. Next up, we've got the Hopkins Raspberry Festival. Okay.
Actually, it looks like we're looking at the Union Congregation Church.
Yeah.
Okay, the Union Congregation Church is the oldest church in St. Louis Park, having been formally organized in March 1883 with 17 charter members. In May 1941, the congregation broke ground at 3700 Alabama Avenue South and on their current church building, and dedicated the church in September of that year. A new wing is dedicated in February 24th of 1952, and the church joined the United Church of Christ. The Union is socially and theologically progressive, open and affirming to all people, and works for justice and peace in the world. Certainly a church in tune with and reflecting the progressive values of our St. Louis Park neighbors.
And I believe in the closed car that was back a ways was our Grand Marshals, the bunt off raffle winners. Lon Welsh and his wife Nikki and their son George. And you may not see it, but they're doing a great job of waving from inside the car. Oh no, here they are.
Here they are right here.
The Grand Marshals, yay.
And they're also with Westside Volkswagen, and they're showcasing their Beetle, the latest edition of the classic Beetle convertible. Turbocharged, top-down fun, with all the latest technology.
Unless it's today, then it's top-up fun.
All right.
Woo!
Yeah!
Nice job.
It was requesting it. Okay, I got it.
A little early for that.
Just a little confused.
Senior royalty. And next we have the Aquatennial Senior Royalty. Jim Dane, Senior Commodore, Susan Klug, Senior Queen, Leodo Salachek, Senior Vice Commodore, and Jerry Schultz, Senior Princess.
Good.
The Minneapolis Ambassador Senior Alumni Association supports the Aquatennial Ambassadors Organization, their scholarship program, and they organize a picnic and fireworks celebration for the Minneapolis Aquatennial Ambassador candidates. The best days of summer are going to be held the third week of July.
Our days were established in 1889.
Holy smokes.
Although they no longer exist, they can with fence rails, saddles, and cowboy hats.
I love it.
We hope you're able to join us on August the 5th through the 13th. Are Chloe and Elaine.
And Madison.
And Madison. There you go. Thank you. She's not from Madison. She is Madison.
They have the right umbrellas to cover their crowns from the rain.
Okay, so we were thinking as a filler today, we should probably be doing some dad jokes. So
Yes.
if anybody, especially in the cheap seats over there, if you have any dad jokes, I think you should come on over when there's a lull and give us the dad jokes.
I can see them just all rushing.
They are.
Right
That
over
was-
here.
That was really a hit. Next up, we have the St. Louis Park Hockey Association. They want your son or daughter to join and play the greatest game on ice. Kids can start as young as 4 years old. Join the hockey tradition this year. Lace up some...
So have you ever played hockey?
No,
No.
no.
Okay.
You?
No.
You?
No. Give you a couple of pointers.
Probably so.
I think so.
I'm really good at sitting on the ice.
I too.
Oh.
I'm a fantastic cheerleader.
There's a
Oh,
No.
Heads up.
woo! Thank you. I caught that one. It's a save.
Go that way. Go that way.
Other side.
Other side. They want him.
Woo.
All right, where are we here today? Is this some more SLP ambassadors?
I'm actually seeing Luther Westside Volkswagen again. They are featuring. They're
look at
featuring a
that
number.
one.
They have their 2019 Jetta, a 7th generation of the great economical fun to drive Jetta sedan with turbo fun and latest bells and whistle, including Apple CarPlay. And they also have the Atlas, bigger and better with seating for 7 and tons of cargo room. all the utility of an SUV with German engineering, driving feel and fun, the SUV with soul of a GTI.
It is a beautiful car with the orange paint on it. And the Atlas looks quite nice. You could get a lot of people in there, hockey players.
There we go.
Look,
oh, and look
they
who's
got some
up
in the
here. The Royal Order of Klondike Kate.
Hail the Kates!
Oh. These mistresses of music came down from Klondike to bring merriment and song to the good people of Minnesota. As it so happens, the reigning Klondike Kate has recently come to call St. Louis Park her hometown. Give us a cheer for Klondike Kate 2018, Natalia Hemingway.
All right, and here we have Stafford Home Services. They have been providing electrical and heating and cooling services for homeowners in St. Louis Park since 1952. They're proud to call St. Louis Park home and look forward to providing exceptional service to local homeowners for many more years. Thank you, Stafford.
And the League of Women Voters. Small but mighty crowd of League of Women Voters is here.
And it's
Get
time
involved.
to rank your vote.
I'm certainly a member and I support the group. Oh, and I do believe it's the president's driving the car. Reach out to League of Women Voters. They will educate, advocate, and reform. And find out more information about ranked choice voting. Hey, Deb.
And it's not just for women, it looks like.
There you go.
Up next, we have art cars. Each day is a parade for an art car. Artists have transformed their cars into public works of art, and we can join them on July 21st for the 24th annual Art Car Art Bike Parade around Lake Harriet.
I have never wanted a minivan, but I want that one.
Isn't that fun?
Oh, that's fun.
The theme creators and the art car Oscar Minor Wiener Wagon was known as one of the very early art cars. Fun fact, art car fun fact for you. And this is an international phenomenon. It's even spread to Canada and Europe.
I want the cork car, too.
That's a lot of wine.
We can uncork that. Friends in making a world a better place, come and join the Girl Scouts. Kindergarten through 12th grade. Meet us at our
State Senator Ron Latz. Is he in the crowd? There he is. Hello, Senator Latz. Senator for Senate District 46, all of St. Louis Park, all of Hopkins, Medicine Lake, and portions of Golden Valley and Plymouth. Ron's a resident of St. Louis Park and formerly served on the City Council and in the State House. He was first elected to the State Senate in 2006, re-elected 2010, 2012, 2016.
Next, we have Cheryl Uoka, is the state representative for the 46th Park in all of Hopkins. She was elected in 2014 and re-elected in 2016. She and her husband Jacques are resident of Hopkins, along with their children Gannon, Jacob, and Madeline.
and District of 46A. He previously served in the legislature for 5 years and looks forward to returning in November. Thank you, Ryan.
This has to be the Teslas.
That is, in fact, a Tesla.
So the Tesla Club electric cars, Model 3, Model S, and Model X.
Nice.
They're a lively, connected, and helpful group with regular meetings, outings, and the occasional road trip. You'll find the X, the S, and the Model 3, the Roadster, and the reservation holders for future Tesla vehicles in their club.
Nice.
Did you know that those you could plug those in at your house and charge
great.
them up?
Nice.
And they go.
Look at the gull wing. Isn't that a beauty coming down? He's going to take off.
Looks like it.
Go faster.
Modern day DeLorean.
That is awesome.
Wow.
Somehow I feel like there's a drum thing coming.
You know, I think you're right. I think I hear it.
It's the UNL Drum and Dance. They're award-winning community-based drum and dance youth performance group, founded in 2005 by Mr. Stephen A. Graham, who has since passed away in June of 2012. The youth group is now under the direction of Miss Dee Dee Cole with parent volunteers. Let's
give
listen.
A listen. Helping individuals and families thrive, businesses grow, and giving back to the community. From helping out local food shelves and flood relief efforts to lending a hand at local charities and nonprofits, Bremer employees are dedicated to strengthening our communities.
Next, we have the Villa Van, the Villa of St. Louis Park, Texas Terrace Villa Center, and Park Health Villa Center. These three facilities provide post-acute and long-term care. They're located in Minneapolis. They opened their doors in 2013 with a renewed commitment to making people better. And since then, their 81 Villa team members have welcomed countless guests and their families. And today, they look forward to welcoming you.
And next up, I think they're confused because they're going the wrong way. It's
What?
the Zara Mariners. They were formed in 2002 as part of the Zara Shriners based in Minneapolis. And here in Minnesota, obviously. Overall goal, organization covers 2/3 of Minnesota. The Mariners were formed to promote and encourage participation in masonry and shrindom with a spirit of unity, fellowship, friendship in its members.
I do love those things.
Do you think they float?
Yeah.
These guys are talented.
Okay, so I think it's appropriate time for a dad joke. Hey, Paul, did you hear I'm reading a book about anti-gravity?
No.
Yeah, it's impossible to put down.
It is.
Did you hear about the guy who invented lifesavers?
No.
They say he made a mint.
Come on, guys, seriously. We need help.
Uh-oh, they ran out of gas.
Oh, the final presentation.
Do you
Here
need
it
a
is.
fill
There
up?
they go.
There it is.
Nice. Well done. You know why you can't trust Adams?
No.
Because they
that
make up
was-
everything.
Oh.
They do.
Did you know the first French fries weren't actually cooked in France? They were cooked in grease.
Sorry, I really like that one.
That reminds me, I really would like to have an gyro.
Well,
That was all for you.
beef or pork, yeah. All right, what have we got coming next?
I don't know why that truck isn't doing all those maneuvers.
Yeah.
It is indeed.
They're celebrating 50 years as our local grocery store. That big cart is 12 winter, they use it. Cub started in Stillwater, Minnesota, 1968. It's a Minnesota company, born and raised. They say thank you for shopping with us, and don't forget to check out the digital app. They've got an anniversary celebration with savings, along with Friday freebies.
Woo!
And we just spilled some candy out there, so
Candy.
take advantage.
Oh, a grocery cart's full of candy.
Absolutely.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
I saw
I
it.
did. We all did.
Thanks for being here.
Well,
That's
I'm thinking
awesome.
what's coming up here next is something I know something about, and that's Pizza Luce, a Minnesota favorite. Has award-winning pizza made from scratch dishes since 1993. The menu offers specialty pizza, pasta, hoagies, salads, and most of their menu is vegan, vegetarian, and gluten-free. Friendly. Pizza Luce has 7 metro locations throughout the Twin Cities.
And I must say,
I'm
they're
so interested in garlic.
Oh, the giveaways
Garlic.
are awesome.
Garlic, more
We
garlic.
love our garlic.
The best parade swag, in my opinion.
True,
This is
it's
fantastic.
true.
Mm.
Next up is the Children First Float. Children First is one of our nonprofits in town. Engages adults in St. Louis Park to actively participate in the growth of all our youth. You look a little wet there, Karen. But you look good. The goal is for 4 out of 5 St. Louis Park households to know about the important role they play in building strengths in young people by 2022.
We also have the school board passing us. The superintendent, Austin Osei, chair Karen Waters, vice chair Nancy Gores, clerk Joe Tatlovich, treasurer Ken Morrison, director Mary Tomback, director Jim Beneke, and director Ann Casey.
Dun, 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 dun.
Dun, dun, dun. I was keeping
Here's what we have. We got BB-8 is in the house that local costuming groups provide, especially when working with children and charitable organizations.
You guys
I
look
love it.
fantastic. Absent Princess Leia is here. Ooh. Oh, he's watching me. He's watching me. Okay. Hail the Sith.
Oh, back at you, dude.
Oh, man.
Next up is the Family Speech and Therapy Services. They provide the highest quality speech language, occupational, and physical therapy. They help children with deficits in communication, self-help, gross motor, fine motor, sensory, or academic skills reach their fullest potential.
Followed behind by the Zara Shrine Horse Patrol. It's a mounted
nice.
shrine horse unit led by Captain Bob Greeton. They were founded in 1947 and reside in Independence, Minnesota. They support the Shriners Hospital for Children and regularly perform at parades in the area. And they also ride with children so that they may walk.
We also have Tim Walz, a candidate for governor. Tim Walz is a geography teacher from Mankato and a retired command sergeant major. He's running for governor with our very own state representative, Peggy Flanagan. Team Walz Flanagan is working hard to represent all Minnesota from all walks of life. Tim and Peggy are running to make one united Minnesota reality.
Now there's a Walls I wouldn't mind building.
And support the Minnesota we love and know.
Hey! So if you see a robbery at an Apple Aqua Testers, here come the clowns.
And there go the clowns.
And there they go. The Aqua Testers have been entertaining kids and adults alike for 70 years. Laughter must enhance longevity because they don't look.
Right behind them, they have Good Shepherd Catholic School. In Golden Valley, their Pom Squad has 98 members. Academics and family come together. It's a good-looking squad.
And here we have a small trailer.
Beach Blast. It's the TC Beach Blast. The 2018 Twin Cities Beach Blast is a month away. It's going to be July 15th in Minneapolis. It includes the world-famous milk carton race and sandcastle competition. You can build a boat, a sandcastle, and compete to win a prize. And there's no entry fee this year. So come and watch and enjoy with good food and beverages on the beach.
I do enjoy the understated.
Well, you know, a ham sandwich walks into a bar and orders a beer. Bartender says, sorry, we don't serve food here.
That's a thinker. So who hearts radio?
I heart radio.
Radio.
I'm also an eyewitness.
To an apple.
I heart robbery.
iHeartRadio is up next. The Twin Cities #1 for new country and the best variety, 102.1 and K102. Make sure to listen to Chris Carr and Company weekday mornings.
And they have a security detachment right behind them. It's Taekwondo quality martial arts since 1969. In 2016, they were voted as the best martial arts summer camp, best birthday party, and best fitness center in all of St. Louis Park. You can visit them online. And gals.
Coming up next is Robbinsdale Whizbang, celebrating its 70th all-town caring attitude that the residents have, and Captain Billy's Whizbang Publications that it was founded for. And fabulous fireworks.
And the parent volunteers that keep them together.
Get to the club in the taxi cab.
Invites you to Northfield the weekend of Labor Day to witness for yourself the gun-blazing and failed robbery attempt of the James and Younger gang, along with on parade. There's something for everyone. Ambassadors Jordan, Hannah, and Emma are on the float, as well as junior ambassadors Maya and Marin.
Next up is Columbia Heights royalty. Miss Columbia Heights Jasmine is on the float today.
Did the Raspberry Festival already go by?
Yeah.
And now we've got coming down the street here the Renaissance Festival. Experience the magic of our realm at the 2018 Minnesota Renaissance Festival located in Shakopee. The festival will commence weekends starting August the 18th through September the 30th, plus Labor Day, and festival Friday, September 28th. Gates open at 9.
I'll be there.
Stay open till 7, and they're there, rain or shine.
Okay, and next we have Spirit of Community Church. Drop in and be a part of what God is up to here. They worship together 1 hour each week, but we are the church. The other, we're a church, another welcome. We all are welcome at Spirit of Christ Community Church.
And this is Dance Unlimited. They offer dance classes for children 2 through adults. They have recreation.
Twin City Unicycle Club is the largest unicycle club in the country and the oldest in Minnesota. With over 200 active unicyclists, their members hold over 30 national titles, and 15 world titles in various events ranging from artistic to racing, group riding to mountain unicycling. Wow. They travel all over the world to compete and host competitions in the Twin Cities. This summer, the club will travel to Michigan to compete in the 2018 North American competition. And some are going to head to South Korea to compete in the 2018 International Unicycle competition. They practice year-round, and they're members of all ages and abilities. Unicycling is a great way to improve physical fitness, balance, coordination, and offers a lifetime of friendship and fun.
I've been told I have my head in the clouds sometimes, but those two definitely do.
Nice. And I do believe we have the 80-member Blaine Marching Bengals. They're the pride of Blaine High School. Marching Bengals march in a variety of parades around the state of Minnesota. Let's give a listen.
Talented, talented, talented. And we have Maple Grove royalty with us today.
The city is showcased. You can see their slogan is Dare to Dream.
Up next, I think we have representing the GOP endorsed St. Louis Park candidates running for the Minnesota House of Representatives, Luke McCuster, who will be running in District 46A, and Melissa Moore, who will be running in District 46B. They would like to remind everyone this season to get out and vote.
Next up is the East Bethel float. Savannah, Alexis, Lucy, and Kayla are here for the Parktacular parade. Welcome.
And again, the parent volunteers and coordinators that make it happen. And next we have Jerry Troian for United States Senate, the truly independent candidate with no affiliation with any political party. He's independent like you. They're very proud and appreciative to be in the parade today, celebrating Parktacular with you. And remember to vote on November 6th. Your vote counts.
I bet that next one is waste management.
I'm thinking you're right.
Got any trash you need to throw out real quick?
Think green.
Well, they are the largest recycling and trash service provider in the state, and they're proud to serve the residents of St. Louis Park today at the parade. Waste Management is showcasing a truck that runs on compressed natural gas, or CNG, a renewable fuel with significantly lower emissions. Waste Management is looking forward to providing organics recycling services to St. Louis Park residents coming this fall.
And last but not least, we have Park Transportation. Park Adam Transportation has been providing safe transportation to St. Louis Park and other communities since 1988. They're proud to employ numerous St. Louis Park residents and graduates. And they're always looking for new drivers. This is a great job for people that need the same schedule as their kids, college students, and retirees, and anyone needing a job with flexibility. You can stop by anytime and visit us at their Inglewood Avenue address. It's 221 Inglewood Avenue. They'd love to tell you all about the benefits for working for them, and they truly love being a part of the community and will continue to give the best service to the families of St. Louis Park.
And that concludes the St. Louis Park Parktacular Parade.
Thanks for joining us
On
today.
behalf of the cable, Beth Johnson.
Tina Hughes.
Paul Carver, signing
Have a good
off.
afternoon.
Have a great day. Visit us down at Parktacular. We have a few events going on today. We have the Kidtacular, family and kids games and activities. That's from 2 to 6. That's sponsored by Nordic Wear. There is free face painting. I'm looking at you across the street. Free face painting.
Hey.
They have free kayak and canoe rides from Hoygards. Free pony rides thanks to Midwest Dental, and a petting zoo sponsored by Noontime Rotary.
Nice.
So many
It's
fun
not really
things.
raining. Come on out.
Sounds like a bunch of fun.
Come down and see us. It's a great day, rain or shine.